are what you fear.
What up? Warhammer Inquisitor. It's not proper. That's just like the latest DLC. This game is similar to the opposite of top-down third-person. It's a bird view. You create your character, level up, go through a basic storyline with additional quests. I have played it. Oh, I won't let you guys see the cutscene. It's pretty cool. Alright, so that is the entrance, as I was saying before. I have played this before. It has been a minute. So last time I played this was back before COVID in 2020, and there was someone who was going to play with me through it, but stuff decided not to. Forget what happened, but stuff happened. As you see, Prophecy here is the current update for the last update for it. There's different updates over here on it. Switch characters. So this is my first time playing it. This character died. Story mode, both story mode. As you can see, like I played this one. Apparently I have no time on it, but he's dead, so I had to revive him. This is the last character I had. Literally 2 hours and 25 minutes. made it to chapter 2. I have no idea how long the game is. Difficulty, story mode, stuff like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually delete this character. Yep. And instead, I'm going to create a character. We're going to learn what's going on here. What I do remember is we found a space hawk, which is essentially a large spaceship that is abandoned in space. It's essentially unknown why, but that's kind of the thing. So we have the Crusader. Crusaders must focus points, operate power armor, heavy weapon skills, focus on Crusaders, resources, recharging time effects, right? Heavy weapon specialist. So at the bottom left, it kind of shows like the playstyle. As I said, is a very Diablo-like play style. So if you're someone who likes the top-down, third-person, bird-eye view games with skills and whatnot, then this might be the game for you. This is Psyker. Essentially, they're a mage. Just so you know, Psykers are people who have connection with the warp. They're able to use like telepathic abilities and are more susceptible to becoming evil, because the warp is essentially evil. So the more they're aligned with the evil, the higher chances they can become evil. Assassin. So that's, I don't know any assassins themselves from lore. If I was to guess, obviously they're an Inquisitor. It says Inquisitors with depth, logical background. 9 times out of 10, if it's an assassination type thing, it's going to be with the Inquisitors. 100% going to be real with you. Every Inquisitor is essentially evil. That's just from my understanding. I'm sure there's some good guys, but it's like, hey, I'm an Inquisitor, go investigate. Followed by, hey, stop disobeying me, let's go do this. And then someone's like, hey, this is kind of sketchy, we shouldn't do it. And the Inquisitor's like, let's do it anyways. And then the Inquisitor's like, oh, fuck, I did something wrong. And yeah, they're involved. A tech adept. I can't even play this here, but long story short, they're a priest, and they believe in machines. They're essentially Dr. Octopus from Spider-Man. Not because they aren't, but because they rely on technology, which a lot of people that I talk to are always curious as like, how the hell can you have spaceships and space marines and machines and all that, yet you use candles and wax? So a little bit of background is the technology is banned. Like, you cannot use new technology, and reason being is because they believe it could lead to like the downfall. I believe this one of the reasons why the Tau is like so hated is because they found a group of people and they're like, oh yeah, they're cavemen, let's leave them alone, fuck them, they're not worth it. And then like a few centuries later, they're like, oh shit, like these guys are like technologically advanced way past machines. And the tech priests believe in like a machine god, from my understanding. And from my understanding, it's also the reason why they're not allowed to build like Titans, which is like the 10-story, 15-story tall robots. The reason why they're not allowed to build them, or build any more of them, is because it's like a lost ancient tech thing, and from my understanding, that is forbidden to like do it. Battle Sisters are, long story short, female space marines that 9 times out of 10 serve the Emperor themselves. So story mode essentially is the easiest mode. So, season characters is this in separate servers and cannot be interacted with regular characters, normal, hard, and extreme. As far as what the +1 and the +3 is, no clue. But we're going to go story mode. And instead of name, I'm going to go with... I'm trying to think, what would be a good name? You know what? I kind of want to go with like an elvish type name. But no. You know what? Let's go with like a name that's a color. Like gray. Grayson blue. Yeah. Grayson blue. That's my character. Bam. Would you like to skip the tutorial? No. I have not played this game for 4 years because, yeah, I'm bad at the game. I'm gonna mute up for the cutscene.
Inquisitor's log. Classified report. Scheduled for later transmission. I am closing on the source of the inquisitorial distress signal I was assigned to investigate. The coordinates I received from the Caligari Conclave led me to a desolate system. There were many delays during the journey. The intensity of the Caligari warp surges is beyond anything I've experienced. These anomalies are spreading through the subsector like a tidal wave. The distress signal has an ancient encryption used by the Holy Orders. It is authentic, but extremely old. The signal is coming from a battered fortress monastery that was likely spat from the warp when the tide of the surges swept through the sector. There is no response to our hailing signals.
Inquisitor, this is your captain speaking. I'm still trying to hail the monastery, but I get no response.
The hull looks intact, though. I think it was simply abandoned a very long time ago.
Then what do you expect to find over there?
Something that once belonged to the Inquisition. And lots of empty holes.
Sounds exciting. I've instructed your pilots to land on the hangar deck.
Stand by and wait for my signal.
Inquisitor, the automatic defense system has been activated. The turrets are attacking you. Do you...
I remember the deafening roar of turrets. My Imperial carrier was traveling in blaze and fire and smoke as it smashed into the hangar deck. I heard the screech of shredding metal, but the vast emptiness of the colossal hall swallowed the noise somehow, slowly, painfully. I crawled out of the smoldering wreckage. The air was still. A mysterious fortress, monastery loomed, dark and empty.
Captain, do you copy? Captain Van Winter, can you hear me? Strange. Vox communication is jammed and I can't use my teleporter device. Something must be disturbing my signal. I will record everything in my audio log, in case I don't return. Inquisitorial log, new entry. While attempting to dock in the hangar of an unknown fortress monastery, my transport took heavy fire. I suspect that the automatic weapon systems were activated, but I don't yet know why. The transport has been destroyed, along with my equipment. My pilot is dead. I will pray for him later.
Alright, so, as you see, I can kind of zoom in and zoom out. This is Grayson's blue. So, yeah, the ship's pretty destroyed. What we got going on here? We have an item. So, I don't know if you guys can see, but the bottom left, I have X, R2, triangle, and circle, but they're all kind of locked in. I'm trying to see if there's any hidden goodies. Explore the area. I am exploring. I'm seeing barrels. Alright, oh. A new tutorial.
Interesting. Mindless servitors were created for menial tasks, but having a flesh drone just for operating the door seems excessive. Open the door!
So, yeah. That's crazy. What's going on? What we got going on here? New tutorial. Camera controls. I've already figured out camera controls.
An ancient cogitator. Let's see if the tech prayers still hold. It might have information about this place.
Vessel is the 897 Lucius 442 Alpha Class Sub C-35 Martyr. Codes, warning, inadequate data collected, maintenance. So, pretty much just a bunch of tech shit. The bottom, I'm assuming, obviously that's binary.
Just as I suspected. It's a pile of rust. At least I found some interesting diagnostics. I should check all the cogitators on the ship for other details.
So, new tutorial. Access your journal by selecting tutorials from the options and switching the corresponding tab. Alright, so I can do that. I can go to tutorials. Oh, wow. Oh, it's very in-depth. Fascinating. The abandoned colossals. So I'm assuming the more of these I find, the better it is. Nice. Resume.
New log entry. I found some human remains. The time of death seems recent. I don't like the look of the marks on the bodies. Something killed them with mindless brutality.
Oh, would you look at that? A weapon.
Oh, yes.
I have
Perfect weapon to deliver the Emperor's justice.
the Emperor's justice. Alright. Oh, how lovely. A demon.
Creature of chaos. Can you withstand my faith?
Alright, so new tutorial. X or R2 to attack, highlight an enemy, use triangle or circle to activate your other weapons to attack With a weapon skill, use the left to select the enemy. Alright. Oh, fascinating.
Ancient Imperial ship
like
infested by chaos. So be it.
Like that. I don't know if
Let's
you guys
cleanse
saw,
the taint there.
but at the bottom left, there's like a cooldown. So unless I'm locked on, I can't use that. The triangle. Oh. Oh. What does a circle do?
Charge!
Ooh, a gray sword. Oh, you can equip 2 weapon sets for each mission, switch between them. Oh, I have a gray sword. Interesting, so the circle on this has a long cooldown.
New log entry. I have found a room tainted by the filth of chaos. There is also a tech priest maintenance shrine with a functioning cogitator. It could contain information on how I could turn off the Vox jammer. I found new information. There is an emergency cogitator nearby where I could turn off the jamming signals.
Such filth does not belong on a ship. Those are some big skulls, though.
Open the door!
It is in the walls now. Everywhere. Taint. In the machines.
By the Emperor! What foul abomination is this?
So, that's
Talking
a little bit of a
servitor.
hint.
It might be mind-locked, but this is still unusual.
Alright. Oh.
Well met, heretics. It is time for you to die.
Oh, it's cover. That's what that is. I can take cover. Interesting. Was that in the tutorials? Crusaders spin focus point to activate their armor skills. Shield block. I don't have that. Execution. Press X when the execution marker comes up. Oh, red. And it does a finisher move. Executing enemy also comes with benefits. You gain 10% damage, 50% suppression damage. Alright, cool. Movement. Yep. Target lock. R3, the quick target lock. Nice. Melee combat. Yep. Dodging attacks. Ooh, L3. I don't remember it saying. I don't remember it saying I can dodge. I wonder if that's weapon specific.
Finally. That's the cogitator that will disable the jammer.
Deactivating.
I couldn't turn off the teleportation jammer, but the Vox should be fine now. Captain Van Winter, can you hear me?
Inquisitor, finally. I thought we'd lost you.
It would have been quite convenient for you, I suppose.
Trust me, I'm on your side. I'm not saying I don't want my ship back, but who would clear my name if you died in battle?
Your loyalty is quite admirable, Captain.
Is that she's just saying, like, hey, if something happens to you, I'm dead as well. Oof. Pretty sweet, guys. I forgot how in depth this game was. Oh, look at that. I am level 2 now. Whoop whoop. Ooh, I unlocked the chainsword. We are now onto the making contact. R2 to open terminal. Unspent attribute point, skill points. Let's see. Passive. Kill 50 commander enemies where it hurts. Oh yeah, this goes pretty deep. I feel like health is probably going to be important. 150, wait, what? We got 150 maximum suppression. Oh, this is kind of hard. That one's the same. If I go below, that looks like a good one. If I go below 50% HP, I'll get 20% regeneration per second. That's probably clutch. Let's look at defense here. Support. Focus. I'm assuming focus is like my mana, essentially, on how to do stuff. 3% melee bonus. 1% crit chance. 5% melee against assault, shocked, or stunned enemies. Well, that doesn't do much for me. I feel like probably going with some melee damage. Sweet. And then now we have an attribute we have not spent yet. Alright, hit points. 444, 44, 44 suppression. I'm not quite sure what suppression means, to be honest with you guys. Focus, 115. Character is my inventory. Yeah, as you can see, I do not have a lot of anything. A purity seal. My armor. As you can see, like, for anyone who's played Diablo, it's the only game I can think of off the top of my head. Very, the game mechanic, play-wise, very similar. Obviously, there's a huge difference in what stuff does and so on and so forth, but yeah, it's fairly interesting. Character, let's see, at next level, 1% base turn per point, mouse unlocked, rewards next level, toughness, at next level, 50 HP and suppression per point, interesting. At next level, focus, 2 focus, 1 suppression damage per point, interesting. I feel like I want to get toughness and get it to the level 2 because it's 30 plus regeneration per second. Ooh, damage bonus against cover. You know what? Let's go with the toughness. I feel like that would be a wise thing to do. Alright. All Void Crusade start. Oh, no. All Void Crusaders start with 3 extra lives. Launching a crusade takes 1 Void Shard. I'm assuming that's the 83 I got at the top of the screen. Alright. Making contact. So this would be the second chapter. No, I guess it would be the second part 2 of the first chapter 1, part 2, chapter 1, I guess. Because not everything takes place on this ship. Not to say too much, because you will find out very shortly. Things happen, and the ship may or may not be in reach. I made it out of the hangar, where I found... Oh, I didn't read it.
Our Argos have picked up a Vox signal not far from your location. It is transmitting on an Imperial channel. It could be important.
I'm on my way there.
New tutorial. Mini-maps. Press down for the mini-map overlay. Main quest is gold, side quest purple, clues, allies, enemies, commanders, villains, elite, boss. So if someone's purple is commander. Not quite sure what the fuck villain means. An elite is just a regular scroll. A boss is a crown. Villain and boss look the same to me. A shrine, teleport, loot chest, medical supply chest. Alright. So, it's kind of almost worth it to, Crusaders have focus resources. Slowly regain. Alright. That's my L2R2, which is, I'm assuming, is like an ultimate. New tutorial. Certain environment objectives like transparent red and blue containers can blow up by pressing L1 and R1 to deal massive damage. Blast can wipe out enemies. Alright, cool. So, my guy just runs up to it. Oh, that's so funny. My guy literally just walks up to it.
By the Emperor.
What have you found down there, Inquisitor?
Some unlucky members of an Imperial retinue. This is a shrine dedicated to the ruinous powers. Somebody really wants his dark wishes to be fulfilled.
In other words, there's something on that ship that requires human sacrifice. Wonderful.
What is this thing? Let's see. Looks like I can go back here, but nothing. I thought that was an item, but it's just telling me I can take cover. And then it looks like I glow up green, which is kind of nice to show like how much of cover I'm in. A cogitator. Oh,
Yes, a grenade. Enemies of the Emperor, I'll blast you to smithereens.
Personal note, machine spirit is slowly becoming insane and is starting to override the defense system. Cool. L2. If enemies highlight, you have a grenade equipped. Just hit L2 for aim and throw the grenade. L2. No, unlike, wait, will appear, which you control L. The longer you hold the button, the higher the arc of the throw would be. No, unlike weapon skills, weights have limited charge and can be actually used flies during boxes. Fascinating.
A proper welcome committee at last. That grenade could be useful now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh, I can use this. That's kind of sweet. I probably didn't want to destroy that. A cogitator. I hope you are reading this. The safest way for us to communicate. If they find out that we're planning, they'll execute us. Hide your message in the maintenance sermons and make them look like simple notes. We need to plan our next step. There is problems on the research deck. The rest signal has been quarantined. Eesh, that's not good. And that was Note A. Note B, by the way, says, I have received your message by the Emperor. This is bad. Really? This is bad. Yeah, I mean, there's just chaotic shit on the human sacrifices going on. Note A person says, the Unther will be our death. U-T-H-E-R. What a weird... Uther? Let's see. T-H-E-R there, but U. So other will be our death. Think about it. He promised us immortality and glory for the Imperium. But now do we have what? Those things in the Dark Zone. Ooh, Dark Zone. Yeah, nah. That's gonna be a question. Big question for sure. What's going on over here? There's like a little area we can go on to. Nope. Looks like a little detail. That's cool. That's a corpse.
I have found a corpse of an Imperial soldier. I'll take his data slate. It could contain a recording that could shed some light on what happened here.
That's unfortunate. Yeah, nah, he got obliterated. Don't know if you guys see him, but he's on the right there. That poor man. Well, we already know what we're fighting next. Like, there's no questions to ask, right? Medical supplies. Space.
I found the body of a fallen Adeptus Astartes.
What? Did you just say that there was a dead space marine down there?
He must have been a member of that unlucky Imperial reconnaissance team I found.
Allow me to clarify that. You only found pieces of them. So it'll be just you against something that tore apart one of the mightiest champions of the Imperium.
Don't jump to conclusions just yet, Captain. It could easily be more than one creature.
Oh, that's actually kind of... I mean, that's terrible, but... She's like, wait, you're in a ship with something that killed a space marine. Like, that is terrifying. And he's like, nah, there can be more than one creature that killed a space marine. I do like jumping, but there is... He just like... This is essentially Aliens. Like, Aliens versus Predator, Aliens. Like, you get on the ship, something doesn't seem right, you go to a planet, something doesn't seem right, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, nah, it's infected with stuff.
Team Sigma, this is Chaos Thorn speaking. Team Sigma, come in.
I'm afraid Team Sigma won't be responding anytime soon.
What? Who are you, and what are you doing there? Taking a stroll on the decks? By the Emperor!
Mind your manners. I am an Inquisitor, and I don't tolerate...
An Inquisitor? About bloody time. I thought your lot had followed Lord Klosterheim into the Dark Zone. Listen, we're under heavy attack in the control room, so I'd appreciate it if you could join us while we deliver the Emperor's will until our most triumphant death. Thorn out.
New log entry. I established connection with someone from an Imperial expedition on the ship, but he is clearly confusing me with someone else.
What a rude fella. I mean, he's an Inquisitor. I'm an Inquisitor. And you dare order me? Like, something's not right. That's 100% not an animal. I can't believe that someone would have the, like, can you imagine, like, you call a military base and someone's trying to be like, hey, Sergeant, where you at, Sergeant? And you're like, this is General. And no, I wouldn't put him on General. I would put him whatever's right below General. Open 10 supply boxes. Yeah, I did a thing. Whoop whoop. Alright. So, Custodes Rebus has arrived and offers merchandise for a limited time. Damn, that sucks. You can collect Cortex fragments and exchange them with favor with Custodian, Rebus, Custodian, at a rate of 1 favor per 100 Cortex fragment. Note, fragments are supposed to be in your inventory for the exchange. Cortex fragments in your storage will not be counted. Oof. Oh, I have 6. It is pretty neat though, so it literally just leaves like little footsteps and stuff. Oh, it leaves me with a skeleton. Neat. Ooh, specific. That's kind of neat. Like, what is this? Oh, so these are like perks for actual teams. start. Today, soldiers appear and start with the next 5 missions. An Eldar companion appears at the start of the next 5 missions. Call Astartes companion. An Astartes companion appears in the next Star 5 mission. Yeah, no, like, that's heresy right there. I would never call the Eldar. Shame on you. For people who don't know, the Eldar are essentially aliens that are similar to, like, elves, like Avatar. If you guys remember the movie Avatar. But they, like, won't fall under the Imperium of Man. So Imperium of Man's like, hey, yeah, nah, like, you gotta die because you don't follow our ways. Something like that. Alright, was I not able to level up? Main menu, royalties, passive. Yep, not able to level up, that's a bummer. Alright, let's go. I followed the Voss signal and established a connection with a member of my unknown expedition. He is holed up on the subdeck control room. I need to get there, but first I must deal with the heretics and kill their mutated champions. I believe the mutated demons here are part of Nurgle's forces, which is like one of the evil gods of the war. Essentially, they're gods. Oh, excuse me. Alright. And we're back from outer space.
It's gone again. Another wave of films to face me in a glorious carnage. I want your help as soon as possible.
Careful, Thorn. That was dangerously close to insolence. And you are definitely confusing me with someone else.
Which is nothing to me right now. The whole deck is swarming with the local mongrel tribes, and they've sent their champions to rally the troops. These creatures will slow down the tribes.
So you're heading to the control room to disable the jammer?
That's the plan, yes.
And who is this Thorn exactly?
Quite a character. Otherwise, I have no idea. He seems to think that I am a member of his mysterious expedition.
If there is an expedition, they might be trapped in that monastery just like you.
I think so.
On the scan, that giant wreckage looks completely petrified. No sign of any vicinity.
I've eliminated the first tribal champion. I wonder if these mongrel tribes are the descendants of the original inhabitants. I guess I don't know.
So that leads me back. So again, the Thor guy doesn't realize, like, I'm an Inquisitor. Obviously, he doesn't know who I am, but it's like, hey, I'm someone you should not mess with. What is this? Why did I not pick it up? Is it help? Is that why?
Considering that I'm alone, I'd say that I'm making adequate progress.
Alone? Where's the rest of your detachment?
Under some smoldering wreckage.
Well, that's unlucky. But that's all the more demons for us to kill. Let us rejoice in the furious challenge. Thorn out.
Oh, everyone's dead? That
I purged the place.
How ambitious! I like that. But believe me, there is still much work to be done. You'll find a desert behind the next door that leads to the control room. Go there.
He's a very demanding jerk. I'm so glad I can use this to jump across like the entire place. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but there are mines on the floor. That's why I was running by. Nope. Yeah, I didn't realize that until after it kind of blew up, but good to know. Let's see. Let's see if I can get what little help I need. Nope, don't need help. What was that? Cogitator? It is not. Looks like I go this way.
Thorn, I've reached the end of this subdeck.
Good. There is the exit. Some of my men will meet you on the other side, but plenty of them have been captured. I'll need your help to set them free.
You're really in me. Fuck, aren't you? A new level is reached. Unlock item, personal voice shard. Yep, yeah. Unlock item, great axe. Hell yeah, I got a great axe, motherfucker. Blow up 50 explodable containers. Huh. Alright, that is not what I wanted. I wanted the... Why is it? Is it passives? It is passives. Hey, hey. Alright, what do we get? That's range combat. So that was probably like my last class because it looks like some of this stuff is. Alright, debuffs. Melee combat. Alright, have that. You know what? Let's go with the heat attacks. Heat damage bonus. Critical hit still heat damage burns the targets. Ooh. That's kinda hot. But you know what? Let's hold off on that. Let's go with health. Probably not important, but I feel like it probably should get it. And then this is... yeah. Alright, you know what? So far we did 3 chapters, so next time I do this, we'll start chapter 4. So, well, not chapter 4, part 4 of chapter 1. Gotta remember that. Yep, gotta remember that. Inventory. Oh, I got some gear now. I wonder... let's see. Wonder if I'm able to compare. Triangle. Yeah, there we go. Oh, so this is just all around better. Quality. Focus. Ooh, 14% experience gain? Yeah. Right on, guys. I'm just gonna start adding stuff so next time we join in, don't gotta worry about too much. Let's see. Purity seal, deflect chance, heat resistance. Right on, let's get that going. Damage bonus when there is no enemy within. See, I'm melee, so that's really dumb to have for me. A great sword. Melee two-handed heavy weapon. Oof. See, here's my problem. Both are level 1 items. One's one-handed, one is two-handed. But it says -5 in quality. Oh, one's a power sword and one's a great sword. Fascinating. What we got here? Common plant. Oh, 4.8 regen. Yeah, not getting that for sure. What we got going on over here? Heat resistance compared to damage bonus. Damage bonus spell state. Oh yeah, now this one's. That's what I want. How do I equip it? Equip slot 1. Shabam. What we got going on here? Oof. They seem pretty decent, but I'm sure there's someone who's like played this game, like someone who's like level 1000 or something like that, and they're just looking at me like, oh my god, this man's an idiot. Mastercraft grenades. I'm confused. Why are grenades going to give me max HP? What we got going on there? Nothing crazy. 19% experience gain. I'm gonna keep the bonus loot. Damage reduction when surrounded. That's probably important. Alright. Character. Passive. Heroic deeds. Haha. Yeah, I'm so far from completing a heroic deed. Alright. Well, that is going to be it for today. Thank you all for watching. I am on chapter 1, and it looks like I still got about 2, maybe 3 parts to go. And looking at the huge tutorial. Yeah. Right on. Well, you guys have a good one. And yes, that's a dinosaur.